NFL Week 11 touchdowns. Yeah, we're going to be talking about last week. We cashed out Jackson Dart plus 220, Jonathan Taylor 3+ touchdowns for plus 700, and Rico Dowdle first team touchdown plus 240. In today's video, I'm going to carry over a little bit of that momentum. Hopefully find you some dubs. Let's get to it. No time to waste. If you're new to the show, just understand I spend a fair amount of time looking at NoVig Sportsbook and Underdog so I can make sure that I can find some bangers for you on two apps that are widely available. And you can use code DONUTS, DONUTS, on NoVig Sportsbook or on Underdog, and you can tail these picks because everything I'll talk about today will be on one or the other. Let's get to it. All right, first one we're going to look at, Packers on the road against the Giants. And yeah, we're looking at two similar names we're usually familiar with. Let me tell you right now, Josh Jacobs, I've seen on some sites, very respectable, minus 140, minus 150. If you take the rushing touchdown too, oh my gosh, I love it. My guy has scored in 17 of the last 18 games with the Packers on the ground. I'm not even talking like rushing and receiving. No. Just the rushing touchdowns market alone has been fantastic. Now, on NoVig, you got to make your own odds here to start yourself off. Nothing wrong with that. You can easily do this at any time you want. You could say, I'll take minus 140, try to make it, similar to what the market has, and you're going to get matched most likely. All right, first player we're going to talk about. This one's got to be included in a parlay of some way. I will say this, on other books, you can get this rushing touchdown market. He's had a rushing touchdown in 17 of his last 18 games for the Packers. That's pretty insane if you think about it. Closed out last season, I think 8 in a row. Did one in the playoffs. That's 9 of 9. And then this season, 8 of 9 games, he has a rushing touchdown. Pretty crazy. So potentially not a better touchdown bet in the NFL. So I'm looking at Josh Jacobs for a parlay touchdown today. And I'm going to actually pick out a few for you live on the show. Jameis Winston starting for the Giants could make things a little interesting over there. Out of the Bears and the Vikings, nobody I can rely upon to say, hey, I love touchdown picks in this game. Bengals and Steelers. We've got a matchup here that resulted in one of the best games in the NFL, a random Thursday night, I think it was, and we had Flacco and Aaron Rodgers just exchanging nuclear attacks. That was an insane game. Problem is, the odds kind of suck here for Jamar Chase, my favorite. So I like T. Higgins, plus 139. He's getting in the end zone lately. Had 2 more last week. Had that 44-yard touchdown 2 weeks ago. He scored in 3 of 4 games. I think 3 of 4 or 4 or 5 with Flacco under center. So I like that a lot. I'll go ahead and quickly pick him. I'm going to go down this list as quickly as possible. By the way, by the end of this video, if you're like, man, that was rapid fire, I loved it. Hey, tell the people that you love it. Tell them in the comment section. I've been using the touchdown picks weekly and they're banging. And by the way, here's the VIP model. Donuts official picks, Donuts official game picks, Donuts official prop picks. You've had profit in 8 of the 10 weeks. You can't lie when you're using math and tracking every single dollar and cent. No tweaking those tracking apps, how much your unit is worth on this bet versus this bet. When you enter something on a sheet that says this is a minus 111 and every single bet is $100, there ain't no faking it, my friends. Anyways, that's the VIP recaps. NBA recap? Absolutely insane. The NBA props model went 6-0 last night, Friday night basketball. Over 20 units of profit in the last 9 days. Just blindly following every model pick, which we provide a link and a button for you to enter it. VIP link down below. Get it now. All right, let's do this thing. We're going to bang out the rest of these as quickly as possible. Panthers. Yes, I'm going right back to the well, my friends. You know I am. Rico Dowdle, minus 112. Got this for a minus 150. And I'll tell you right now, on FanDuel last week, got this for a plus 240 first team. I'm doing it again. Rico Dowdle has the highest touchdown equity, and it ain't even close for the Panthers. I love it. And I don't understand these odds, and I love them. Potentially one of my favorites of this entire video by the end of it. Bijan Robinson, he's due. Minus 136, he is due. I will say that. Probably put him on your short list, but I'm just trying to bang out one. I'm trying to loosely follow one per game. I am going to be skipping some games. Bucks and the Bills. Who the heck is going to score here? I never freaking get these right. Anytime I say James Cook, it's Josh Allen. I say Josh Allen, it's James Cook or nobody. And then on the other side, I say Agbuka, and then you get randoms like Kate Otten scoring plus 250 there. The Bills' only player who ever gets open on any pass patterns is Dalton Kincaid, and he is out this week. So Dawson Knox, I guess, supposedly at plus 357. Kind of interesting. And I have always going to get any higher there. I'm thinking Josh Allen just because if I'm choosing between these two, give me the guy with the better odds. I don't love it. I'll take it, though. I'm a degenerate. It is what it is. Moving on. Houston, Tennessee. Hard pass. I want nothing to do with that game. Can Kamani Vidal get in the end zone again? Finally punched one in last week. 25 touches to get there. I like the fact that he's a plus 125. Lab McConkey, though, plus 165, really has been turning it up lately. But man, again, we're back to this situation. It's like, is it McConkey week? Is it Gadsden week? Is it Johnston week? Is it Allen week? Or will Vidal punch one in? Good luck. Literally all 5 have touchdown equity. All 5 are plus odds, and it's very difficult figuring that one out. So for the sake of this video, I'm not sure I can pick one. I would choose Lad McConkey if I was forced to. Now, here's a fun one, man. 7-2 versus 7-2. The battle for the NFC West, essentially. We got the Seahawks on the road against the Rammies. And, well, the problem is I don't like the odds here for a lot of these players. I never am a big fan of taking a wide receiver at minus anything. That's why I took Higgins over taking Jamar Chase because, Higgins was a plus 140 and Chase was whatever he was, minus 110. So I almost want to just pass these guys and look at Kyron at plus 100 or JSN plus 124. 2 plus odd players. High touchdown equity in both. Yes, of course, these are fine options. Like if Puka or Devontae Adams score a touchdown, it's not like I'm going to be shocked or anything. Of course, they're great wide receivers. Devontae Adams, one of the best red zone wide receivers we've seen for the past decade. Puka Nacua, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. But again, it's not just the bet you make, it's the price you take, my friends. So Kyron, plus 100. He scored like 38 or something touchdowns in 37 starts for the Rams. So yeah, I like his touchdown equity. He had 2 more last week, 1 the week prior. He's starting to punch him in a lot more frequently. He had a big drought in the middle of the year. I think 4 or 5 games didn't score, but he had started the year scoring like 3 or 4 the first, and he's doing it again now. So the pendulum swings back, my friends. Kyron at plus 100 will be my pick in this game. We're going to keep going. This is a rapid fire show now. I'm trying to make this the best stuff on earth, my friends. 49ers on the road against the Cardinals. Another NFC West showdown. 6-4 49ers get Brock Purdy back. Cardinals 3-6. Ugh. CMC. Oops, did not mean to click that. We'll keep it live here. I'm just going to click the touchdowns. Scroll back down. CMC, listen, you're going to have to probably include this in a parlay. He's going to be quite juiced. You could add him in and roll out, just call it a day. Trey McBride continues to score touchdowns for Jacoby Brissett. Again, pass catchers, minus odds. Ugh. I want some longer odd plays. I think Purcell is interesting at plus 240. I'm going to end up just taking CMC and moving on. Again, CMC has to be in a parlay, though. My current parlay at plus 3,348. I'll remove a few of these and leave up my favorites by the end of the video for you. So if you're watching and you're like, man, I just want his short list, you're going to get it today. You're going to get it. You got to wait until later in the video. I don't know if it's going to be the end, close to the end. I'm going to show you final list, favorite plays, so you'll have them. From there, you got to remember some of the things I said because I can't show them all. Rico Dowdle, first team touchdown for the Panthers, things like that. Ravens and Brownies. Well, not an inspiring matchup by any means, but what are we looking at here? A minus 126 for Derrick Henry? King Henry? Are you serious? I get that the Browns' rush defense has been fantastic. I understand they're at home, and I understand the Ravens are traveling in a divisional matchup. But come on. This is one of those spots listen, data's whatever. I don't even care about it. Give me King Henry at minus 126. If he doesn't hit, I can live with it. Chiefs, Broncos. This could be an absolute slugfest. I could actually see this super important game being incredibly low scoring. I wouldn't even know where to begin as far as who I would choose to score. I mean, Rashee Rice or Kelsey at plus odds would be the picks I would make over here. And then Sutton at plus 217 would probably be the pick here for Denver, or all the way down here at Evan Ingram plus 400 or Bo Nix plus 400. Again, sometimes you just have no clear path, and then those are the games where you just got to kind of throw a dart, close your eyes, and hope you'll land on one of these longer odd plays. I don't care that it's a marquee game. I don't care that the AFC West showdown is happening. Sometimes there are just not bets to be made, and it's okay to say that and then not force it. Lions, Eagles, Sunday Night Football, absolute fireworks. I cannot wait for this game. Everybody is going to be glued in here. Jahmyr Gibbs minus 118. Yeah, I'm freaking taking that. Insane touchdown equity. I don't care that they're on the road. I think Gibbs punches one in. I'm on Ross St. Brown. Same thing here, plus 128. Now, again, I already talked about it earlier. Yes, Puka Nacua can score, but do I want to pay a minus 125 when I can pay a plus 128 for Amon-Ra St. Brown to do the same thing? A.J. Brown, listen, how many times do we see the squeaky wheel get greased in the NFL? Makes a comment in social media, kind of lashes out a little bit. I mean, do they force feed him? Maybe not in a super important game like this, but if he gets his number called, it's the type of game I think he pops off in prime time. A.J. Brown plus 144, very interesting. Dallas Goedert plus 167, also very interesting. But for now, give me Jahmyr Gibbs or Amon-Ra St. Brown. Let's go Gibbs. Again, this is my first look into all the games. Some of this is tummy tingles, my friends. Tummy tingles and gut feels. All right, we got the Cowboys on the road against the Raiders. ESPN, Disney, whatever, agreed to a contract, and yeah, we get Monday Night Football again. And oh man, just in time for this game, right? Ugh. Another situation where I don't know who to bet on. Ferguson, Pickens, Lamb, touchdown. Well, plus odds are nice. I want nothing to do with anybody on the Raiders. I'm never paying a minus 150 for a Raider anything. Javonte Williams, minus 172. I mean, he's got to be in a parlay. Ugh, just don't like it. I don't like anything here. Let me go ahead and go through this list so I can kind of fine tune what I want to make a parlay for. Rico Dowdle to score, I love. Josh Jacobs to score, I love. T. Higgins, I can remove. Let's keep this to be, listen, you know who I like. Let's try to make a touchdown parlay with the running backs this week. Derrick Henry, I love. Let's remove CMC. Let's remove Kyron, and there you go. I've got 4 players, Dowdle, Jacobs, Henry, Gibbs. We made it a running back only parlay for a plus 785. $100 return 884. Freaking love it. All right, here's the deal. If you enjoyed today's video, you got to go watch the prop picks video. There's about 20 prop picks in the pace of today's show, identical. And that's right there on my YouTube feed. I'm publishing both of these videos within like 20 minutes. Anyways, go grab that link, YouTube link in my bio. VIP link down below if you need extra help. Of course, 8 of 10 weeks of profit. NBA going nuts the last 10 days. Hopefully I see you inside the VIP. Either way, come back 9 a.m. Eastern, Sunday morning, live show. Take care, my friends.